everyone, and welcome back to Betsson Group Live. So this is a video series where you will hear from employees at Betsson Group speaking about their experiences and sharing their insights from working at Betsson Group. Today, we're going to talk more about our product development team. So I'm joined here by Katja and George, two software engineers in the team, and we're going to get to know you guys a little bit better, and we're going to get to know the product development department here at Betsson Group. So let's get started. Let's get to know you guys a little bit. So we have Katja and George. Katja, why don't you tell us what your role is here at Betsson, how long you've been at Betsson, and maybe where you're from as well.
Sure. So first of all, thank you for having us, Alice. It's really nice to be here. So I've been at Betsson for the past 4 years. I'm Maltese, and I'm a senior backend developer here at Betsson Group.
Okay, perfect. What about you, George?
I'm Greek. I've been to Betsson the past almost 6 years, from 2015.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
And what's your role at Betsson?
I'm a senior front-end developer and a team lead for the past 1.5 years. Yes.
Okay, wow. And you've been at Betsson for quite a while. You started as a software engineer and then grew into a team lead, like you just explained. Tell us about your career journey at Betsson so far, George.
Okay. In 2015, when I joined as a mid developer back then, and I started working on really big projects immediately. I started exposing myself to really big projects that we had. And I progressed to a senior developer, where I got exposed also with recruitment process, with a lot of responsibilities, a lot of interesting stuff. And then I had the opportunity to grow even more into a team lead position. I started having also people to work with and be responsible for and help them grow. So that was really, really interesting, actually,
wow.
yeah.
And what about you, Katja? Because you also started at Betsson Group as a junior developer, and then you progressed into your role at the moment, which is a senior backend developer. Yeah. Tell us about your career journey at Betsson so far.
Yeah, so it's been quite a journey, I can tell you that. So as you've mentioned, I joined Betsson as a junior developer. I joined as a junior because I hadn't worked with the .NET stack yet. And then over the years, I obviously continued training. I worked on multiple interesting projects, both business-wise and from a technical perspective as well. And I continued progressing in my role. I mean, it was always my intention to grow more technically, and I ended up here as a backend senior developer now.
Okay, wow. And George, you mentioned you work as a team lead. What does it mean to be a team lead? What kind of duties do you have?
Yes, so a team lead in Betsson is a person that actually works with the team, works with the people in the team. My biggest priority is helping the team and the people grow, help with the facilitation of regular information that they might need, and solve issues that we might have and problems that we might face in the team. But in general, my main responsibility is to be there as also the representative of the vision of the company, and together grow the people and the personalities.
Yeah. And you both have had amazing careers at Betsson so far. Katja, what did you do to advance in your career?
Okay, so one thing I try to keep in mind is that challenges help us grow. So no matter what kind of challenge I'm facing, I'll try to persevere and sort of get the work done and get good work done. So I think the mindset plays a very important role here. Apart from that, obviously, the company and my peers have really helped me grow. They've helped me with training, with the discussions we have day to day, which are really informative. And I think that's where most of the learning really gets done. So, I mean, it's a combination, both hard and soft skills, really.
Yeah.
So.
And why did you choose to join Betsson back in the day?
Okay, so I knew some people who worked here, and I did hear a lot of good things about Betsson. I liked that I wanted to make the move to iGaming, right? So I was working in fintech previously, and I was sure that I wanted to join like an iGaming company. I heard good things about Betsson. I knew Betsson was an international company, so I knew I'd have the opportunity of working with a vast number of people from different locations, and in fact, that's what happened. Yeah, and that's why I joined, really.
Yeah, great. So now we know a little bit about you guys, a little bit, on the personal level. Let's talk more about the product development team. Let's get, a little bit more technical. I'll try to keep up. So George, what does the product development team do, and how does it work in that department?
Okay, let me try to explain a bit more, because one of our core values in Betsson is the user at heart. We have the user at heart, and we are split in the product development around those areas. They are covering the user flows, how the user interacts with our sites. So the area that I'm working with Katja is the onboarding area, for example. And that's the area that we focus mainly for the user that enters the site. He sees our main offers and main promotions, and he can register, he can log in, he goes through the flows that we have. So we focus mainly on the user and how we can actually make a better product for the user. In general, inside the teams, we work with the agile mindset. We are quite experienced with agile. So many years we're working right now. So we work with a lot of different patterns like Scrum or Kanban. And we're following a lot of the principles of the lean management.
Okay. And Katja, what are some methodologies and technologies that, candidates should have before joining Betsson Group?
Okay, so I guess I'll take the backend part here.
Yes, take the backend part.
I'm the backend developer here in the group. Okay, so we're mainly focused on the .NET tech stack. So we have projects in both .NET Framework and .NET Core. We're really big on APIs as well. So we've got RESTful APIs. We also have WCF, and we've got services which are communicating with gRPC. Then we've got databases, both SQL and NoSQL, so things like Couchbase and MS SQL. And we're also currently working on moving to the cloud, and we're working with Docker and Kubernetes to containerize our applications.
Okay, wow. And what about the front end? I'll ask you that, George.
Yes, that the front end part is on me this case. Yes, so our code stack, we're trying to put it on the latest version on the front end. Front end is a bit more fluid than the back end in that case. So we are on Angular 11 right now. We're trying to move as much as we can with the latest versions. We're working with TypeScript, Angular Material for our components, and for our state management, we use NGRX and RxJS. Those are quite stable in general if you work in a really big company that has a really big product. So we hear the community. That's why we have that code stack, and we work close to close to the code stack that the community uses. Also, we have our own built-in automation solutions. Those are built on Puppeteer, Jest, and Cucumber. But in general, we have a lot of tools supporting us in general. So we have GitHub that we're having our repositories, TeamCity Octopus for our delivery system, among other tools that we build also internally.
Okay. Wow, thank you for that explanation.
You're welcome.
So we have a lot of brands, over 20 plus brands at Betsson Group. We keep growing. We've launched a lot of brands the past year. How does that affect your job, George?
Yes, so being part of the product development, having new markets and new products and new brands, bring a lot of users. That's the positive thing. We bring a lot of users into our products, and this is really, really interesting. But also that brings also with heavy load, a lot of resources needed. So our biggest focus in general with new brands is to work closer to that, increase our capacity, increase our systems for them to manage more users and give the best user experience for them.
Yeah, okay, great. Thank you for that. So this year has been an exciting year. We've launched the Euro 2020 campaign, the Copa America campaign. What kind of projects have you been involved in, Katja, in regards to these campaigns?
Okay, so that's quite a loaded question. So we wanted to focus on making sure our customers have a great experience on our sites. So in combination with what George said, where we've got loads of brands and we're experiencing a high load of traffic, we wanted to make sure that during the Euro 2020 period, where we're expecting quite a large number of users to visit our sites, that their experience is both seamless and extremely stable. So we've worked on a variety of solutions to tackle faster response times, better caching, all towards getting a better user experience. Basically.
Yeah. So it's been a lot on your agenda.
Yeah, quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot. Yeah.
So let's talk about recruitment. We are recruiting for multiple roles within the product development team across different locations in Europe. So let's dive into the recruitment. What does the recruitment process look like, Katja? If you can give us an insight into that.
Okay, so the recruitment process is split up into different phases. Normally, there's a first interview where it's informal. We get to know the candidate gets to know us, because obviously here the interview is on both ends, right? So we want to make sure that whatever candidate we're recruiting for will be happy in their role, right? So we want to get to know the candidates more. We touch base on the different tech stacks which the candidate has worked on, and we also have some technical questions on our end as well.
Yeah.
Then when we move on to the second phase, there are it's a deep dive, a technical deep dive, and there are different ways where we achieve this. We either have something like a live coding test, which is more of a pair programming test, because it's not so formal really. So we're there and we're seeing how the candidate codes and everything. We also have a whiteboard kind of test as well, where we're seeing basically the candidate design a system, for example, and we ask questions. It's also a free-flowing discussion in that case. And we also have take-home tests as well. So it largely depends on the role the candidate is applying for.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And what kind of roles, George, do we typically recruit for at the moment?
Yes, so in general, yes, we recruit quite a lot of roles, but in the moment, usually we have open positions for backend developers, front-end, and full stack. We have also positions for product managers and UX. And in general, we recruit in all those locations that we have. So Budapest, Tallinn, Kiev, Malta, Greece.
Yeah. Okay, wow. So a lot of different locations and a lot of roles open. And if you guys, want to know a little bit more about the job, you can read all about them on our careers page. So you can check that out there as well. So Katja, what does the onboarding and the training look like? If you've signed the offer, you're about to start at Betsson, it's your first day. How does that process look like?
Okay, so for the first couple of days, I think it's 3 days, right?
Yeah.
They have a Betsson induction where they get to know all things Betsson, basically. Then after those 3 days where the candidate has gotten used to sort of the business, what we're doing, how all the positions are explained and everything, we have the buddy system where the candidate is sort of assigned a buddy in the team. So we want to make sure that the onboarding process is as smooth as possible. We have many brands, a lot of things to take in, and it can be quite overwhelming for the first few days. But we've designed a sort of buddy system where you're never alone. So we want to make sure that new joiners have as much support as possible to get them on track as soon as possible as well.
That's great. And Katja, did you get any internal training when you started?
Yeah, so we have a variety of both formal and informal training. So by formal training, I mean things like going to conferences. So I've been to some on different topics really. So both .NET specific in my case, as well as API specific as well. And they're really great. So it's great to meet people from the industry and sort of discuss ideas and everything. So that's the sort of formal part. But we also have informal training at work. We've actually come up with a really cool idea over the years at Betsson. It's Lunch and Learn, where we basically have our peers discuss different topics, basically like cool projects they've worked on or ways of improving our own systems. And we sort of have lunch together. It's very informal, but it's also a great learning opportunity. It's pretty cool.
That sounds really nice, actually, yeah. George, what kind of candidates do we look for, if there's someone sitting at home wondering, how will I be able to get a job at Betsson? What kind of candidates do you look for?
That's a really interesting question. And usually this is one of the biggest things that people are worried about when they are hired or they are in a process like that. Soft skills is one of the most crucial parts. So we want someone that has really a nice character that you would like to work with, and he would like or she would like to work with us. And it's really important, the communication skills, teamwork, follow through, and all these skills that someone has inside a team that can work all of us together. Of course, we're not forgetting the technical skills in that case. We are we are searching for people that have a specific amount of experience, but also we are quite big as teams and with experience that we can actually grow someone as junior, even as coming just out of university.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you for that. So, COVID has changed the world. Here at Betsson, we have launched a new hybrid model, a remote working model, where you can work from home 3 days a week and in the office 2 days a week. Tell us about this model, George. How is it affecting your team?
So the new model practically will bring a bit of the new age now after COVID, and that people are getting used to work at home and they are creating their lives around home and their day to day. And also, we would like to keep a big part of the day to day at work and the culture we have and those really nice coffees that you have in the corridor and you discuss about technology or what is happening on our day to day. So this. The new hybrid system will help us quite a lot, will bridge that gap and will have something that we can work with both cases. And it shows that the company actually is trying to approach that and approach the changes that have been happening with COVID with this approach.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of iGaming companies out there. George, why Betsson Group, if I can say it like that?
So why Betsson Group? International company. Really, really big company. It's been in the industry for decades. And it's an industry standard as a company. So what does this mean practically? This means that you have room to grow. You have experienced people to learn from, which is really, really interesting always. And there is great steps for you to grow your career and your experience. There are also amazing people that you can work with, you can learn from and experience new technologies with. And we are a really stable company based on that. We depend a lot on our people. We try to grow our people in, and our people give us that trust. And we build teams that last for a lot of years, and we grow with them.
Yeah. Thank you for that. What a nice ending. Okay, guys, before we end this episode, let's have some fun. So I brought my little buzzers. The orange one is yours, I think,
Thank you,
George.
yes.
This one is yours, Katja.
Ooh.
So we're going to have a few questions. They're going to be very Betsson focused, and we'll see who the winner is. But as soon as you know the answer, you hit your buzzer, and then I decide who gets to answer, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so how many employees, I should say, are working within the product development team at Betsson Group? That was fast. Katja, you were first.
600 plus.
It's true, 600 plus. And you guys should know these answers, so it's really good. 1 point to Katja. Next question. How many brands do Betsson Group have? Who was first here? Was it you, George?
I don't know.
I think it was
Probably,
yes.
Yeah. We have over 20 brands.
That is correct. 20 plus brands. Okay, so it's equal, 1 point to each. Let's continue.
It's on.
How many employees work at Betsson Group worldwide? You were first there, Katja.
2,000.
That's correct, around 2,000. You know your stuff, I'm impressed. Okay, so this is a little bit harder, perhaps. I don't know, we'll see. In which cities do our product development team exist? You were first, George.
Yes, I'm working actively in the...
So now you have to mention all the cities.
Okay, so Budapest, Tallinn, Kiev, Malta, Stockholm. That's all, yes.
Yes.
That's all, yes. It's a big
Just
list.
keep
It's a
going,
big
keep
list,
going.
yes.
Correct. Okay, so let's see. We have one more question here. So 2 points. 2 points, right?
Yes.
Okay,
We're
let's see.
tied.
Let's see what happens. In which city are we about to launch a tech hub in? You were first, George.
Yes, Athens.
Yes, it's
I'm
true.
extremely happy.
You
Well, I'm also Greek, but yes. Athens is going to be our next tech hub.
Next tech hub. That's amazing. Well, George, you are the winner. You win a lot of fame. Congratulations. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. It was so much fun to have you here. And I think it's great to give everyone here an insight into the product development team and what, life look like as a software engineer. So thank you for that.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
coming.
you for having us.
And if you want to know more about the next episode, you can go on our LinkedIn page and check out the tab events. And if you have any questions about the open vacancies that we just discussed here today, or any questions about the product development team, reach out to one of our amazing recruiters that you can find on our LinkedIn page or on our careers page. So see you next time, everyone. Thank you. Bye.